Hey guys, this is Boltley. Today we're going to talk about Portal X, Jet, and anything. Today we're going to talk about our Kickstarter campaign, which consists of 3 new projects, the Portal X, Jet, and also anything. So first, let's talk about Portal X. I know you guys have a lot of questions about Portal X, so today we're going to answer all of them. So the first questions that we have is the sound level. So obviously this is a very concerned question because you have to know the sound level and to know what situation can you perform the Portal X. At the beginning of the production, we have tried with our prototype which only have 1 speed. At that time, the sound is not very comfortable. So I suggest to ZH Law, which is one of the creators of this product, that can you design the sounds to make it smaller? And he said yes, it's possible. So he invented a system which you can control the speed into 3 modes. One is the fast mode, one is the medium mode, and the third one is the slow mode. Obviously the fast mode goes the fastest. The change in production will be a very high speed. But for the slow mode, it greatly reduces the sound it creates, which allows you can talk over the sound of the table produced. Also, we did a lot of tests with this table, so you can take a look of the following clips and you'll know the sound level. So as you can see, the sound level is very low with the slow mode, and for the high speed mode, of course it will go faster, but at the same time the sound is not terrible. So I would categorize it in this way. For the smart mode, it's perfect for parlor and stage situation. If for medium speed, if you are doing in close-up situation and if you have background music or normal situation noise, people are walking around like trade show, it will be perfectly fine too. And for the slow mode, it's perfect for situation that you have no sound at all. In a very silent situation, then you can talk over the sound it creates. So this free mode allows you to perform in all kinds of situations, stage, parlor, and even close-up situation. So it's very versatile. And now let's talk about what can you do with the Portal X. As you can see in the trailer, you can do the final load of the cups and bowls. You can produce balls, you can produce fruits, you can do color change, you can do torn and restore. And at the same time, you can change glass of liquid into different things. And also in the trailer, we did an effect which you change a pack of cards into cubes and into a watch. All of these items are just normal daily lives objects. It's not gimmick at all. All you need to do is just have the object and set it up inside the Portal X and you can do miracles. It's quite simple. So the size that's available for you to use is 97 x 68 x 64 mm. So it's a quite decent size that you can produce a lot of different objects, balls, fruits, papers, predictions, playing cards, a bunch of coins. So there are really a lot of possibilities you can use with the Portal X. And prediction is a very good example because you can have your assistant prepare the prediction and you can bring out the table and you can load the thing inside. Of course, you will need to DIY a prediction box for it. But you can do prediction effect and you can have 2 different predictions, which is pretty cool. This is the perfect alternative for the master prediction system. And also we did a bonus effect, which is the spread effect. You can see we produce a lot of M&Ms spread out. You will need a little bit DIY. Of course, we teach you how to do that inside the tutorial. And it's quite easy to make. It's a very simple DIY. And once you have that special props, then you can do spread effect. You can produce coffee beans, you can put candies, and anything that is spread out. So it is quite handy. Imagine you transform 1 balls into a lot of balls, and then you spread them out, and then you place the cup 1 more time on the table and produce a lemon. That would be incredible, and it's perfect. for cups and balls routine, there are a lot of possibilities, and the only limitation is your imagination. We have 3 types of control for the Portal X. We have the remote control, the timer, and also the button control. The button control is on the table on the left hand side and also the right hand side. All you need to do is just a simple touch and the magic will happen. And you can do left hand side, right hand side, is all depends on the situation. It's quite easy to control when all the audience is seeing and you don't have assistant. You can just control it by yourself. It's one hand placed right here and the other hand on the other side, and it just changed. So it's quite easy and it's not difficult to control. And also you will have the remote control. Obviously you can control it by yourself or by assistant. It's completely up to you. You can place your remote control anywhere that you want. You can place it in your pocket, place it underneath right here, and you can place it inside your trousers. So there are a lot of things that you can do with the remote control. And also last thing is timer. If you don't have any hands to do anything, you can just set up when you want it to be activated. All you do is just set up the timing, and there's the activation button. Once you press the activation button, it will do countdowns. And once it reaches a time, and it will change itself. So it's quite easy to do so. You can use different way of control, depends on your performance style. The whole table is built with the highest quality of black walnut wood. At the same time, it can be disassembled. The size is 54 cm times 37 for the tabletop. And also the height is 93 cm, which is perfect for stand-up performance situation. And when you're doing assembling, it's very easy to do so. Plug all the things in, open it up, and just place gimmick on top, and you're ready to go. And I know for electronic products, the battery is very important, because a lot of time that if you have not used the table for a long time, the battery might damage. So we have designed the battery can be taken out and it can be replaced quite easily. All you do is just find the same type of battery and you just place it in and you're good to go. So you don't have to worry about, oh my god, how do we exchange a battery? It's very simple now, so you don't have to worry about it. We have 2 versions available on Kickstarter. One is the deluxe version, one is the standard version. So for the deluxe version, it comes with a flight case, and for the standard version, it comes with a very heavy-duty cardboard box. Personally, I prefer the flight case. Pay a little bit more money, but it's worth the price because the flight case comes with a reel, and also it comes with a handle so you can carry it around quite easily. So I would definitely pick the flight case, the deluxe version. So of course, this depends on your choice, but that's what I like. So in fact, we have a secret video which shows you the gimmick, how it changed from back and front and things like that. It's a very simple video. If you want to check it out, make sure you send us a message on Instagram or on Facebook or even email, so you can access our secret video before you decide to support our Kickstarter campaign. So the next thing we're going to talk about is Jet. Jet is something that I have been using for half of a year now. It is very cool props because, as you may know, I'm a stage magician. So I do stage manipulation, stage performance, so it's very useful for my performance situation. So what it can do is it can do card fountain, it can do pyro effect, flash effect, or even just act as a confetti gun. So there are a lot of usage for my situations. I use this in my manipulation act as a finale. First the cards goes off, and at the same time after that I would do a pyro effect like that. It's very pretty. And of course there are a lot of different kinds of way that you can use this. You can use this for card stab effect, grab a card effect like that. Just have the card shoot out and you use your sword to just stab a card, and it's your audience selected card. And when you reveal the cards, their confetti pops out as a finale of your routine. And also you can use this as a stage special effect. It's not necessary to act as a magic effect. You can use this as special effect too. You can place a field on the stage, and when the times come, you just press the button and then all the card will shoot out. And you can also have pyro effects, afterwards if different situation. So there are a lot of possibility with the Jet. So one thing you may discover when you're watching the trailer, you'll realize the angle of the cart shooting out is not just upwards, okay? It's spread out a little bit. In fact, this is designed to happen. A very special design trail allowing the cart to spin around at the same time. When it spins, every single cart is going different directions. So the cart will spread out like a fan, and plus it has a very strong motor, and the cart will shoot very high and in a fan shape, which create a very pretty cart fountains effect. And for the jet, it's the same with Porto X. It has 3 ways of control: remote control, timer, and button control. It's very convenient to do so. And one cool thing about jet is that one remote control can control all the jets. Means that if you have 2 jets or 4 jets right there, you can just have one remote control, press, and 4 will activate at the same time. So you don't have to have 4 controls and 4 fingers to just press on there. You just have one control and all the things will go off at the same time. And even for the pyro or flash effect, it's exactly the same, one remote control. It's very convenient to combine different units of jets and use them together. So how many carts you can place inside the cart fountain? The maximum cart that I have tested is 110 bicycle carts. Of course, you can place a few more, but 110 carts is already a lot. So yeah, and also you can use pyro, of course, but in some country or some situation, pyro effect is not allowed. So you can switch to flash cotton, flash paper, and sparkling powder. You can use those 2 to substitute the pyro effect. And of course, if you can use flash cotton on the jets, then you can shoot out confetti with our jet. So you can use this as a confetti gun as well. It depends on your situation. You can choose one of them: pyro effect, flash effect, or the confetti shooter. The size of the jet is 12 times 10 times 12 cm. So it's pretty compact. It's not exactly small as Rocket, another version of our cart fountain, but due to its functionality, there are a lot of function with it, so it's a little bigger. You can quite easily place it inside a top hat and box, or even in your secret performance table. You can charge your battery, of course. At the same time, we do the same thing with the Porto X. The battery can be exchanged too, and it's quite easy to find. And also, the jet comes with a battery meter, so you can keep track of the battery level. Personally, jet is something that I love to use, and it's very fun to play with, and it's very practical to use. So we hope you guys will enjoy too. So the last project we're going to talk about is Anything. This project is by Alan and myself, and it's very cool product, and it can do a lot of changes. It's very similar to Porto X. Of course, it can only change once at a time because the size is just index of cards. It's not very big. You can do a lot of change. You can change with cards, coins, keys. You can use dice, papers, and much more. There are a lot of people ask about the same thing, same concern with the Porto X is the sound level. So how does it sound? Is that I would say that there's sound, but the sound can be talked over. If you have background music, it will fully cover your situation. If you're doing trade show, bar show, or maybe in close-up situations, it will be perfectly fine because there is always sound around you. But if you're in a very completely silent situation, you can use your own voice to cover. You can do a lot of effects with it. You can do color change of the cards. You can use the card to change into other objects, or you can use other objects like die key to change into a card. Personally, I will use it for color changing cards, or with the objects to card change, and also the coins production. This can use upwards like so, and also at the same time you can place it on a glass, then you can produce coins from it. So you can do coin transposition, you can do object transformation, you can do even prediction with this effect. So the Anything is electronic and it can be fully controlled by remote. and all you have to do is just slightly tap like that and the change will happen. And the setup time is pretty quick too. All you need to do is just, I think if you have been using it for a while, all you need to do is just 10 seconds to set it up, and you can do it one more time. For the anything, I will use this for close-up or social media video, and because it's super visual and the object change is very magical. And for the Portal X, I will use it for parlor and stage situations. So you have a lot of possibilities if you combine the anything and with the Portal X. Depends on different situations, you'll have different possibilities created. And that's the 3 projects that we have for you guys. We are very proud to release it on Kickstarter because we really need your support, and we can provide a very good discount for you guys on the Kickstarter. So hope you guys will enjoy 3 of our projects. It's no easy task to create 3 of these projects. Each of them is very difficult to make, but we try our best to provide the best product for you all. We are MS Magic. I'm Bond Lee. Make sure to check out our Facebook page, Instagram, and YouTube channel. And I will see you next time. Cheers. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Come on, say goodbye.